Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. I know I am behind. It has been a shitstorm in my life. Yes, Oliver's going to come and cuddle us both in the shitstorm. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Come on. You can do it. Oh, hooray. This morning, he found a little bunny, a little baby bunny that Oscar may have snapped. My daughter had a feeling last night. She's intuitive as well, and she sat with the bunny outside for a while, but you can't bring a wild bunny in your house because the fear would drive their adrenaline into their organs and they would die from the fear. So I didn't see the bunny this morning. I thought it had gone with its mommy, right? Like it was just happy. And so I don't know if it was Oscar or not because I didn't see it and I didn't hear anything, but Oliver brought it up to the deck for me to fix, which I could not. So I sat on the deck with it while it took its last breath, and then I gave it a lovely composting release ceremony back into the space beyond, and asked the angels to guide it and protect it. I got my official notice that I know this part we don't want to hear about. My official notice that my divorce attorney has withdrawn because she can't take the BS anymore with my ex, and since I can't pay her because there's financial abuse going on there where I do not have access to our liquid assets and he refuses to give me that money, then I know it's angry, and quit looking at the angry things. Quit thinking about the angry things. Don't have yet. Okay, you're gonna have to get down. If you're just gonna look for things to be angry at, you're gonna have to get down. And he's like, I'm gonna look, Mama. And so, no, you're not. You're gonna forget. Let's forget. Forget dust. Forget dust. Yeah, you like the forget dust. Forget dust. Forget dust. And so now I am attorneyless. And so now I have to fundraise. Not only do I owe her money, even after I gave her all the money that I had, I now have to try to find a way to fundraise to pay her and more money so that I can get a new attorney. And you know, it's probably a blessing in disguise, because if she cannot stand up for me, then why would I want her to go into court with me, right? Like, why would I want that? So those links are down below. If you cannot join the fundraiser for $1, $5, whatever, click like. Okay, it does support the channel a lot. So we are doing all that. I'm trying to get this MRI so I can get my iron infusions. They can't give me the iron infusions until they satisfy some questions with an MRI. Like, there's just a lot going on. I'm trying to get my daughter out there driving on her own. I've had to teach her stick shift all on her own. So it's been busy. It's been busy. All right, so let's see what's going on today. I'm going to look at what's happening for the divine masculine and divine feminine and the healing between. This could be two sides of yourself. At the end, I will go to the extended. The extended is actually going to be a 1 to 2 week regular reading. What's the overview? What's still impacting from the past? Current energies, future possibilities. My Patreon is donation based. That's another way for you to donate, where you pay what you can for the month, and I renew it at the beginning of every month, where you can unsubscribe for a month, or you can change your donation. Maybe 1 month you have more, maybe the next month you don't have as much, or vice versa. Okay, so now that we've had all of that spiel, let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. No, you're going to have to get down if you're going to growl. Your mama not like that. She will take you up into your room. She will pause, Sagittarius. They don't want to listen to your grumbles. All right, let's see what's going on here for you. Okay, interesting. So there is some sort of a mirroring situation here, okay, where the way that it came out, it could be that like you're suddenly happy and somebody's suddenly sad, or maybe you're doing really well and somebody's doing really poorly. Okay. I feel like you're very grounded because you're doing a lot of healing. Okay. I've got the sacral chakra. I've got the heart chakra. I've got the fall, which is about standing your ground. Okay. But you're doing all this healing because I feel like you sent out a wish. You sent out a wish, and what the mirroring could also be telling me here, because the quote on the wish card, this is my Mindset and Affirmation Oracle. The new decks, the backing is yellow, okay? But you can want one thing and have a secret wish for another. And for some of you, I feel like that's what's being mirrored, is you're realizing what your true wish actually is. Trust this process, okay? I know that you feel like you're carrying a lot right now with the 10 of Wands, but you're actually using that strength to create something pretty dang powerful, okay? Because I've got root chakra, I've got sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, right? The wish is coming from the crown chakra. I've got the blue and the pink here for the throat chakra and the third eye. So you've got every chakra here activated. It's just really believing and not suppressing all of that really powerful alignment that you're in, and allowing yourself to see the truth of what it is that you actually want and desire. Okay. So let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius. Okay. See, passion ignited. You are creating something, and it's a 1. So it is a wish. It is a manifestation, right? And it is very much what's activating the creation from your heart, which is how manifestations happen. And the Empress, again, right? As you activate, look at how, like, the activation, it starts moving, and then it starts moving in small, big, right? Like it's expanding this beautiful golden egg sort of an energy here for you. It doesn't get any more birthy than that. Okay. I do feel like there's an energy of, again, you've disrupted your Kundalini. You've disrupted all of this chakra energy. And this creation is because you're coming back into an alignment. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. You can't see it yet, but you're making the move forward. All right. Doing the work in it emotionally, in your heart, right? You're sending it up to the universe, to Eros, creation. And it is kind of a waiting game. So don't let yourself get out of present moment energy while you're waiting, okay? So let's see what's going on here. Divine masculine. You're afraid that you're not going to be able to control the feminine, okay? Perhaps because of lack. Yeah. You've been fighting your journey all along here, but it is in divine timing. So there's not really a lot that you can do about this. Okay. Page of Wands. It's like you're waiting for the divine feminine to say something specific. Okay. And Divine Feminine, I feel like, is just kind of giving you, holding space for you, Divine Masculine, giving you the time and the space to clear old patterns and to come into your own new ideas on your own. Okay? And you can do that. Completion, the world. Okay? You can do that if you are the masculine, right? Again, they're showing that you are moving forward. You have positive movement forward. You can do this, but this is a singular work, okay, on your own to get to this path. Three of Pentacles here. Some of you are trying to really burn the bridge with the past. And there's an energy that I'm really getting here where it's about to happen, but I also feel like it's been something that's been trying to happen for a very long time. Yeah. Okay. This is gaining support, and you have those behind the scenes helping you. There's the Fool card at the bottom, right? Everything's going to take off here, but it's going to take a little bit of work here with the investment, right? You're going to have to do a little work to get past this disruption and get to the other side of all of this. And there's that little bit of fear that's holding you back. Okay, the Divine Feminine here. Broken. All right, ending contracts, cutting and running. I feel like the Divine Feminine may have wanted a little deeper commitment here. Okay, and they're feeling a little put to the side. Yeah, again, Three of Pentacles on both sides here. So there could be third party here because I've got my Three of Swords and my Three of Pentacles from my Divine Feminine Soulmate Oracle and Tarot deck. But again, the feminine in this could just be showing that they're holding space, like they're holding that light open and holding space while the masculine is going through this. Okay, I saw some Virgo energy there, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Divine Feminine is not seeking a Divine Masculine based on their monetary value. So if that's what you are wondering here, Divine Masculine, that's not what they're looking for. Okay, and if you're the Divine Feminine, you know that. You know that's not what you're looking for. Okay, yeah. Do you want a commitment and roots and a family and togetherness? Yes. Okay, you do want that soulmate, that family, that duty. But I feel like you also recognize that the prize is in this growth process together, and you actually do see a lot of potential in your Divine Masculine. It's like you really don't have any worries about the Divine Masculine's ability to provide or co-create with you. But you're really strong, okay? You are an Empress. You are a Lioness here, okay? And with the Mind Games card here underneath, that could be really scary for the Divine Masculine, right? When they're having fear of not being at the same level as you. And in truth, you know, that's how we go, right? Like we don't, one isn't always higher. We're always building. That's what co-creation is, right? That's why the circle moves and there's the yin and the yang. The one is at the top and then the other one's at the bottom. Like that's how it works. And this could just be two sides of yourself. So, and roles could be reversed. All right. And if this is a third party situation, this could be their situation and not yours. What's healing between Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine? Again, that heartbreak. Okay. The third party. And the third party could be fear. Okay. But there is a healing here of the damage done by the third party. King of Cups. There is a lot of love here. Okay. I do feel like the Divine Masculine has taken refuge in the love from the Divine Feminine. But again, there's the growth that's needed here. Seeds have been planted, but nothing's birthed yet. Okay. And I do feel a lot of wealth coming in, but it hasn't come yet. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. That wealth could be what's holding the Divine Feminine back. The Divine Feminine could be a little frozen and stuck, clinging a little bit to past things, past jobs, right? Things like that, like you want to leave your job and go do something else, but you're clinging to that because you got to pay your bills, right? Like you do not want to be like one of my family members who quit their job, moved into someone's basement, and 12 years later is still there. Okay. So you're doing what you need to do. You're holding space, but you're also holding yourself up, right? Investing in yourself, right? You know that that's what you have to do. And I do feel like the Divine Masculine is like, I'm trying to plan something here, but they've got to figure out that course. And that's the expectation, and that is what's coming. There is my King of Pentacles in the infant stage here, okay? You are about to have a breakthrough. Part of that breakthrough could be because the masculine has kind of ghosted a little bit, okay? Pulled into themselves, trying to figure things out. There's my Six of Cups. I feel like they're going to come in wanting a second chance, either because the Kundalini, they're aligning their Kundalini, or because your Kundalini being so aligned, like they feel like they have to come forward to you. Okay. So let's see where the Divine Masculine is in their journey right now. Okay. Oof. Romance again, right? They really want to take this into a more romantic sort of situation, but they don't feel blessed, right? They stopped the chase. They stopped chasing. They were chasing you, but they don't feel like they have anything of value to offer you right now. Okay. Yeah. They may be trying to sort through what these feelings are. Okay. Trying to process this whole idea of divine lovers, twin flames, soulmates, whatever you want to call it. Like they're struggling to process why it is so close and so connected and so like it's almost entangled, but it's not. It's almost enmeshed, but it's not. That's sometimes how the twin flame soulmate sort of journey comes in. It doesn't always come in full on romantic, right? It oftentimes comes in friendly with a very deep spiciness underneath, and it takes a while to heal to get to the point of actually bringing romance into it. And this could be the Divine Masculine healing. Okay, where's the Divine Feminine on the journey right now? Okay, on a sacred journey. And I really love this. I actually saw this car with the cover up drive past me today. And it was funny because I was thinking to myself, I was kind of in my own like mind palace driving down the road. And I was like, oh, Spirit, where am I on this journey, right? Like it's just, again, because this was after the bunny and, you know, the shite with my lawyer and everything. And I'm like, oh, Spirit, where am I on this journey? And that car drives past me. And I recognize that car because I use this deck all the time in personal readings, which that link is also down below. If you go to that mindsetunicorn.me, the very first link. And I was like, oh, I'm on the sacred journey. Okay, thank you for the sign. So you're on the sacred journey. You might have a lot of shit going on, but you are on the sacred journey. Okay? Yeah. And again, mirroring. There is the mirroring going on here, right? And it's very much a lot of energetic connecting, but you're being guided to let go of the control. You may like to control things in your life because that makes you feel on top of it. But Spirit's saying, how about if we just go along with the ride? Okay? Hop in, take the sacred journey, go along for the ride. You may be in a little bit of denial about the fact that the masculine is pulled back and that you're in a little bit of a separation here right now. Or you might be denying that there's mirroring going on and that it's going to shift back around. But it will, right? The warmth is still there between the two of you. This is part of the ascension, right? The masculine definitely has some sort of karmic partner pattern, okay, that they have to heal here, and doesn't have to be a person, okay? It's an energy that they have to work through, okay? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, okay. Finances and forgiving and learning, right? Healing. I feel like there's past energy here. There's a lot of work here. And masculine doesn't want the feminine to see them going through this. Okay, because they want to feel strong. I do feel like if it wasn't for all of this finance and career and lack sort of energy here, I think that the masculine would have already taken this to the next level here with engagement. But there's some red flags here that the feminine has been refusing to see mirrored back at them. And I do feel like the feminine as well, like you're starting to see the sprouts of the seeds that you've planted financially. And it's not as if you need, again, you're not looking for the King of Pentacles. You're looking for the King of Cups. Okay? And you see the potential in this masculine energy to become that King of Pentacles, to become an emperor. But that's not what you are like, I need the money. I need me a sugar daddy. No, that's not who you are. That's not the Sagittarius that I am looking at here today. Okay? Yeah. The masculine is healing family issues, right? Forgiving parents, forgiving traumas, right? And you're both masking a little bit, but it's okay, right? Because it is safe for you to love here. And maybe you just need to, again, hold that space and be friends for a minute while you guys are processing through these disruptions. Any advice here, Spirit? Again, okay, under the moon here, you're both mirroring, you're both going through a tower, right? And it's just that you're at different points, okay? Like the one is sprouting and the other one's shedding. And eventually one will shed and one will sprout. It's kind of like if you think about the earth, right? Like right now here in Seattle, I'm moving into summer, where some of you may be watching me where you're moving into winter, okay? And so that's the balance. That's the yin and the yang. When you hear people talk about the divine partners having to be at the same frequency, I don't know that I know anyone that has that sort of a relationship. Now, if you have somebody that is abusing you, withholding money, okay, gaslighting you, any sort of DV energy, you don't need to, that's not divine love, okay? That's what you need to shed. Yeah, Four of Cups. Again, somebody may be a little more friend zoney right now, okay, because they are very much in their emotions. Eight of Wands. They still may be passionately like communicating. There still may be passionate things happening in the relationship. But again, one of you is withholding the emotions a little bit. And it's an internal fight. Okay. And the other one is like, well, I've got enough emotions for both of us. No, you don't. That is a game that we play in the game of life. Okay. Don't try to be the emotions for both of you. Okay. You work on your emotions. You let them work on their emotions. Okay. Eventually, they'll work through it and they'll want to return those emotions, right? And everything will hit. Instead of being like this, it'll balance out. And it will balance for a minute. And you will be at the same frequency for a minute. But then things will shift a little bit. And it doesn't mean that when you're in the shadows, like you're down dark deep wells. No, that could just be illumination. Illumination and creation. Okay. Just remember that the shadows, we've got the jaguar and you're protected, right? Yeah. And there's a lot of manifesting going on here. The Ten of Wands, I feel like the burden is kind of behind you. It's almost like you've taken the top off of the volcano and you're playing with fire, right? And that's okay, right? You're working through whatever it is that's holding you back, and that is okay. All right. Let's go ahead and close it off with an oracle, and then I'm going to head over to Patreon. What was trying to flip there? Again, Aquarius. Spirit just wants to reiterate, okay? You are not supposed to be the emotional balance. You are not doing their emotions and your emotions, or their emotions and your emotions, right? That is not your place. So please, if that is you, do not do that. Okay, yeah. Vesta, Hearth. The challenge here is, again, to remember that that fire is still burning here, right? We've got the winter, but if you look at the house, right, the lights are on, the fire's burning. The same with Vesta here, right? Like Spirit saying, we know that you feel challenged. You feel it in the cold, right? For some of you, again, I'm going to summer, you're going into winter. Maybe those of you going into winter, your answer is going to arrive in the winter. Okay? But again, they're saying that everything's aligned. You're creating within yourself, which is your home, right? Your home base. And just kind of ride the wave is what they're showing me. They're showing me the card with the two dolphins, right? Ride the wave and know that you're on that right path. Okay? So I hope that that helped you. I know Saturn's probably kicking your ass, and I get that. Spiritual structure is no fun. It's like I was thinking just a little while ago. I was like, Spirit, I know I said that this was the year of karma, but did we really have to do all of it this year? Apparently we do before 2024. This is a year of getting all of it purged out, right? And that's great. I told Spirit, well, you know, I can get on board with that if that means that the next 50 years of my life, like that I'm really in a happy-go-lucky, joyous, good-going place, right? Like if that's what this year is all about, is getting the shit out so we can have all that growth for the rest of the next 50 years. Phew, yeah, I'm on board. But Spirit, I am not on board with keeping this level going forward, right? So we're moving into the age of Aquarius, and next year, and I'm ready for this part to be done and all the granting of wishes to be happening. All the good wishes. Thank you, Spirit. Right? Claim it. All right. Love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Sorry that I was like such a, like vomiting my trauma on you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm heading over to Patreon. Okay. Bye, guys.